here. Just touching base with you. I wanted to make a really quick, big announcement for those of you who have been kind of following some of the work that I've been had the privilege to have been part of recently regarding some AI development and prompt engineering. And the big announcement is I'm actually going to be helping launch an Rabbit R1 Club. You may or may not know what the Rabbit R1 is. That's perfectly fine. But basically, what it is it's a AI that you carry in your hand, and it can do things for you. So it can control your computer, it can control your phone and potentially other devices, I should say, um, and do things for you that you would normally have to do. So imagine you can teach it to perform tricks, to do things. So it's honestly probably one of the most revolutionary devices, or more specifically generalized technologies, that we've seen since ChatGPT came out and has changed the world in so many different ways. This is going to take it to a whole new level because now um, you can actually control your phone essentially with just your words, or your camera or whatever you're using, and you can control your phone this way. Now, this means that you can unlock some very powerful potentials. If you get a chance, go check out the rabbit.tech website, and you can come here and see the keynote. You can see the keynote feature here, so you can just go click here. But it goes through like this. The site goes through a lot of the details. But just real quick, I'm going to point out some just interesting things. Obviously, yeah, this is another device you have to have, but this device is a device to rule them all. Okay, so um, think about how often you have to sit and look at your screen to do things or accomplish goals. Well, the Rabbit R1 can do all that for you. Now, this is not a paid sponsorship at all. I did go ahead and secure mine. They are set to be delivered sometime in March. Um, and I believe they have just recently sold out, but looks like they're back in pre-order availability. So I think they sold 50,000 in like some short amount of time. But definitely a very um, powerful device. And so basically, I'm I'm having the privilege of being able to launch this community. I've had a couple people reach out about this, and I thought it was a good idea. So pairing directly with what I'm doing with AI intersection, and a couple of other projects I'm working on, including Project Eden, we're going to be launching the Rabbit R1 uh, Club. Now, uh, basically, what we're going to be doing as a club, the reason why we're going to be building this club is because uh, we can combine our mental resources and build more powerful applications. And part of what we're going to be doing with the R1 Club is we're going to be doing collaborative coding sessions where we get together and just talk nerdy. We work with our laptops, and we actually work on working on projects. So we develop project scopes, and then we just for fun, or potentially making money at some point with different projects, depending on what you're working on. Uh, there could be all kinds of opportunities. The sky's the limit, but effectively, our goal with the R1 Club is to speed up production time and build the most powerful applications that we can build on them, not the least of which would not be the least of which uh, is an honorable mention I want to mention, which is Project Eden. So if you haven't had a chance, make sure to check out Project Eden online. We do have the GitHub repository up and running for that. If you need help getting started, learning about that, feel free to check out the channel. There's some videos on that kind of walk you through how to do some of those things. But the Rabbit R1 Club is going to be good for anybody, whether you're a beginner or not. Get involved with the Rabbit R1 Club, and then we're going to be using the reason why I brought Project Eden is because, and the reason, one of the main reasons why I'm doing this myself is not only the the community development and uh, faster the faster the faster to product uh, that will experience through developing network teams. And of course, not only just the experience of being able to work on teams and work on development software development projects and AI development projects, all that stuff is great. But uh, we're going to be using, our goal is to train R1 to actually operate the various components of um, Eden's infrastructure. And so, what that will allow us to do is actually have the R1 through a series of engineering steps. We could have the R1 engineer Eden's core infrastructure. If you're not familiar with Project Eden, go check it out. Um, but we can use R1 to develop the to basically handle the manual components that we're doing right now within Project Eden. Um, so the R1 can handle those steps and actually perform those tasks, allowing us to automate the system. Uh, Maybe a lot to go into in this video, which I'm not going to, but I just want to let you know that's kind of where we're going. Where we're going with these projects, kind of all flowing in together to help us build more powerful AI systems. Because at the end of the day, the one who has the most powerful AI system rules the world. So we want to all, Project Eden is kind of like an homage to the concept of, of a happy life. Okay, um, I think the last couple of years, in many ways, many people have gone through many hard times and forgotten that life can also be beautiful. So, Project Eden is kind of a perspective to say, hey, the future can be beautiful. Yes, it can be scary. Um, there are a lot of things to be scared about with AI as it grows rapidly, right? But at the end of the day, um, we all have and should have that power to uh, return evil with good and actually overcome evil with good. And we should all have that power in our hands. And Project Eden, what that allows us to do is um, it allows us to have to take that power, to have your own individually owned and operated, privately developed AI AGI system that can potentially run on your own hardware and potentially be open, completely open source. Um, that's unrestricted, un not manipulated by third parties, um, and uncontrolled from external control sources. Something that you can do what you need to do with when you need to do it. Um, Putting the power in the people's hands. That's what Project Eden is about. Giving everyone the power uh, and equally in the playing field amongst all people in the world. Um, and the things that having as this system is going to open up for so many people for everyone in the world, and the positive change that it has the capacity to provide by everyone having the complete and total authority over their own AI systems is going to be earth shaking. So, and revolutionary. So, buckle in, have a good time, get connected. If you want to join the Rabbit R1 Club, please check out the website, which is going to be rabbitor1.club. Unfortunately, you can see here that it's in development right now. So this is what it's going to, let me see here. This is what it's going to look like when it finally launches. I don't know why, but it's having some issues right now. So um, this is just very simple site. It's going to have a little button. You just click here, and then that will take you to a Google form, which you'll need to complete this Google form. And this, I'll put a link to this in the video as well, um, directly to this form. But just fill out this form that will, and we'll get in contact with you, and we'll begin coordinating together as a squad to work on projects. And this isn't just for local people. If you're out and about in the world anywhere and you want to get connected, you can do that. We'll get you connected, and we can have in person coding sessions. We can have virtual ones, and organize a lot of different things using this network that we're going to build from the Rabbit R1 Club. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day, nighttime, whenever you're watching this. And until next time, happy coding, everyone.